Welcome to a special broadcast where we have Janet here. Go ahead, Janet.
Thank you, Kim, so much for having me on today. I have some very important information. First of all, I want to say that I hope that we are taking care of ourselves and our families and showing love and caring for our families. And if you know an elderly person in your neighborhood or anywhere that needs help, please help them. What we're going to talk about today is I am a seer, have been all my life. I am the seventh child, and I have been born with a veil over my eyes. So when you're a seer, you just don't think up stuff and say it. It has to come to you in a very profound way. It has to make an impact on you before you can say, this is something that's going to happen. So, what am I about to tell you? It is very important. Of course, we all know that we're dealing with this virus worldwide. Never seen anything like this, but I have to say this is not coming from anything that man has done. And for all of you who believe in a creator, we all know that it is coming from the creator. If you don't have a relationship with your creator, maybe it's time that you do have a relationship. And you don't have to agree with anything I say. I don't try to get people to agree with me. I just tell the truth as I see it. And we're all up against it now. So, those of you who don't believe in a creator, it might be time to rethink this. But what I'm about to tell you, I know comes from the creator without any doubt. First of all, I have been watching the sun for the last 10 years, and the sun has taken on many different colors. It's like it has its own mind and its own heartbeat. You know, you can watch the sun sometime, it'll be pulsating, it'll turn orange, yellow, white, turns different colors. But what I want to say to you is this so-called virus is not coming from bacteria or anything that man has done. This is coming from the creator. The sun, no doubt, is emitting harmful radiation right now. You can't see it. That's true. But I've known for a long time, since the latter part of 2019, that the radiation is killing people, but they're not reporting it. They're not going to tell you because the sun is something so powerful. We as humans, we can't handle it. So that's why they're handling it in a form of a virus so that you won't panic. But now that you know that it is coming from the sun, you can prepare yourself spiritually. Now, I wanted to tell you about the EMF vibrations. The EMF vibrations are coming from the sun. It's called electromagnetic radiation. It can be harmful because it can change the field direction, creating a vibration within the tissues of the body. The side effects is fever, vomiting, chills, pain inside the body. So it does act as a virus, but it's actually overexposure to the sun's radiations. Now, right now, we're at the second wave, as they call it, because radiation comes in waves. So they even named it after the radiation. It comes in waves. And that's where we are right now. But we've got 3 more waves to possibly go, and even more, where the sun is going to keep on emitting this radiation in greater amounts as we go. That's why they want you to stay inside your home. Okay, a few years ago, the scientists told us about coronal mass ejection. Now, you take the coronal from that and break it down, you got coronal mass ejection. Please read up about it. It has to do with the sun when it has major solar flares, and it can emit dangerous radiation without anyone even suspecting it until others come down with the illness. and that's what we are being exposed to. So it's not coming from man, and it's not coming from anybody that's making up stuff in the United States to kill people. This is depopulation, but it's also coming from the Creator. So whether you believe or you don't believe, that's your business. But I want to read a scripture for you. Now this comes from Isaiah, the 26th chapter, verse 20. Come, my people, enter thou into thy chambers, and shut thy doors about thee. Hide thyself, as it were a little moment, until the indignation be overpast. For behold, the Lord cometh out of his place to punish the inhabitants of the earth for their iniquity. The earth shall disclose her blood, and shall no more cover her slain. Now, the reason I'm reading it to you is not to scare you, but to let you know what we are up against. You know, a lot of us have been going in the wrong way for a long time. Some things should have never occurred on this earth at all. Human trafficking, children not even being able to grow up and be children, play and be children. You have pedophilia. You have sexual trafficking of children, which is just total abomination. So, of course, any creator is going to step in and do something before all human life is lost. So, again, I'm urging you to get to know your Creator. It's personal, whatever you feel or you believe. That's your personal business. But my walk with Him is, I do understand Him in part. I don't understand all of His ways, because Proverbs 3:5 says, don't rely on our own understanding. But I do know enough to know the world has gotten out of hand, and we're going to have to be put back in check. So I would appreciate it if I did not get any angry comments about a creator, because a lot of us do believe in a creator. If you don't believe in a creator, that's your business. You have the right to. Nobody is taking that right from you. But for me and my family, we're going to serve the Lord, and we're going to trust in Him and love Him no matter what. And my last words to you is, rethink how you feel about the Most High, because He is real, and these scriptures were saved because of Him. No, the Bible's not perfect because it has been plagiarized, but we can come away with some of the main things. So I just want to tell you, take care of yourself and your family, and Godspeed.